MNI, let's put our hands together for him. You are welcome, sir. We have present also at this event our very amiable engineer professor, Michael Faborode, fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. You are welcome, sir. We have seated here also at this event, distinguished Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Engineer Senator Femi Kila, FNSC FA Inch. You are very, very much welcome, sir. We have present at this event Engineer Professor Emmanuel Aluyo, FNSC FA Inch. He is the Vice Chancellor of Mudi Ahmed University, Irua, Edo State. Let us make him welcome. We have also present, we have present also Engineer Chief Alarinde Zedomi, FNSC FA Inch, Chairman, Headgromics Investments Limited. You are very, very much welcome. We have, this has been called. All right, thank you. Police band, you can continue with the music. Thank you. So please ensure you are seated on your seats. Support the ushers. Help us support the ushers by listening to them. Support the ushers by listening to them. They are directing you appropriately. Please listen and obey their instructions. Thank you very much. Do not be seated on the fellow seat if you are not a fellow. Everyone has their seats prepared for your convenience. Young engineers, please, your place is well prepared at your hall and at the gallery. Thank you.
Shami Adura
Monica Boshami Lojansi
Oshefari
Monica Boshami Lojansi Oshefari Oshidutu Oshiwomo Oshidutu
Otun Shalami Shororo Aima Fikoluna Arami lawa Olúwa lawa.
Ale kuli ale momi rara Àti lala fẹ̀yìntì alóliwa Ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo alówó Olúwa àìmásìkò ló
ló
dá.
dààmú ẹ̀dá o. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ́wọ́ Olúwa ló wà.
Ladies and gentlemen, with a warm applause, I'd like to invite to take his seat the husband to the president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Please let us applaud as he comes to take his seat, Engineer Theophilus Oguntala, Fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. You are very, very much welcome. Please, ushers, get him to his seat. Thank you.
Engineer IBADAN. Ọlọ́ládé ló ní sẹ́ni Theophilus. Bàbá rere. Ọkọ Presido. Ọkọ Presido. Ṣáló ní sẹ́mi àtàtà. Theophilus mi bàbá Ọlọ́ládé. Ọlọ́ládé mo kí ẹ ìmùlẹ̀. Ìmùlẹ̀ ojú mi, ìmùlẹ̀ Jani. Ìmùlẹ̀ Michael mi bàbá Ọlọ́lá. Ọkọ Presido. Theophilus mi bàbá. Halẹ̀ kò lè halẹ̀ mú ẹ̀rẹ́rẹ́. Kò sí lálá fẹ̀yìntì.
Olúwa
Ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo wa.
ọmọ Olúwa ló wà. Àìmásìkò ló dààmú ẹ̀dá. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ́wọ́ Olúwa ló wà.
Ẹ̀yin ṣe kó ilé. Àrò mi sálẹ̀ gbẹ̀lẹ̀gẹ̀. Gbogbo sẹ̀yìn ṣe kó ilé. ṣèlérí. Mo ti bomi àpinnu,
mo ti b'Olúwa ṣèlérí, mo ti b'Olúwa pinnu. Láyé mi tí mo wá kí n má ṣàṣe dànù. Láyé mi tí mo wá kí n má ṣàṣe rí. Mo ti b'Olúwa pinnu.
ìṣòwò aláìdá
Ó múra sáìdá.
ìṣòwò aláìdá
Ó múra
The Nigerian
sáìdá.
society witnessed the
oníṣẹ́mi àtàtà ọlọ́lá. bá mi rí sẹ́ni sọ́dílà mi bàbá. sẹ́ni sọ́dílà mi láyé ni. sẹ́ni sọ mi bàbá ọlọ́lá. Bàbá tuntun. Sẹ́ni tuntun mọ̀ yẹn. Onítẹ̀mí tata dílà ní mo kílò. Kílà. Kílà. Fẹ́mi kílà ní mo kílò. Àwọn ẹnjìnìá Mákindé. Bá mi rẹ́ mi bàbá. Gbogbo yín pátá la ní. Ọ̀mí sọ́jú ga níbi bàbá. Jàníṣẹ́ ló ní sẹ́mi. Ọ̀mí sọ́jú sẹ́nitọ̀ mi kílà. Ibrogo, ẹnjìnìá Ibro, Ibrahim. Akórèdé. Ẹnjìnìá Mákẹ́mi kọ́nú. Ọ̀mí sọ́jú sẹ́nitọ̀ mi bàbá kílà. Chivalry mi àtàtà. Chivalry ni mo kílò. Ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ kọ́ rárá rárá kílà. Ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ kọ́ rárá. Ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ kọ́ rárá rárá kílà mi bàbá.
Ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ kọ́ rárá rárá.
Sẹ́nitọ̀ tó ń péjọ sọ.
Tó ń péjọ ró.
Tó ń péjọ sọ.
Tó ń péjọ ró. Ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ kọ́ tó ń péjọ ró.
Èdùmàrè sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀dáyọ̀. Àdìpẹ́.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
lọ́rọ̀ wá dayọ̀ àjípẹ́.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Ó ní mo náà fẹ́
Jùrọ̀ mi, Jòmíjò.
ó ní mo náà fẹ́
Jùrọ̀ mi, Jòmíjò.
gbọ́dọ̀ fẹ́ o
Jùrọ̀ mi,
mọ́ra mo fẹ́ o
Jòmíjò.
rúmọ̀rúmọ̀ yẹ
Jùrọ̀ mi, Jòmíjò.
ṣòro mi
Jùrọ̀ mi, Jòmíjò.
ṣòro mi
Jùrọ̀ mi, Jòmíjò.
kẹsẹ̀ kẹsẹ̀
Jùrọ̀ mi o, Jòmíjò. Jùrọ̀ mi o, Jòmíjò.
kẹsẹ̀ kẹsẹ̀
Jùrọ̀ mi o, Jòmíjò.
mo kí wọ́n dùn mọ́ kí n mọ̀ sàn ìṣe iṣẹ́ mi sí iṣẹ́ mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ you wan find person master ìsídà for me wrong you say you wan find person master everybody come on baby see mo kí bàtà yanga yanga oh yeah yanga yanga
Yanga yanga, oh yeah, yanga yanga. Yanga yanga, oh yeah, yanga yanga. Yanga yanga, oh yeah, yanga yanga.
Money mo na fẹ́
Jùrọ̀ mi, Jòmíjò.
Margaret Ogunsola, Presido ni Mama Olola. Margaret, Charlo ní sẹ́mi. Margaret ni ìwọ̀n kí ló ń lọ́wọ́. Onísẹ́mi àtúntò. Prissy baby.
Another
Give me bit, I want to sugar.
sugar.
Let it sing to me.
Bóyá bàrọ̀ kò ṣe é. Bórùn bàrọ̀ kò ṣe é sọ.
Money mélòó mélòó ẹ̀.
Mélòó mélòó la fẹ́ wí? Mélòó mélòó la fẹ́ sọ?
Money mélòó mélòó ẹ̀.
Mélòó mélòó la fẹ́ wí? mélòó mélòó la fẹ́ sọ. Àná ní kó.
All right, ice water. Please let us clear the eye. Let us clear the eye. As this event will commence immediately, please ensure you are seated right where you should be seated. If you are not a fellow, do not be on the fellow's seat. If you are not a fellow, locate where your seat is. Ladies and gentlemen, let us be upstanding as we usher in the President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers and commence the opening ceremony.
Sorry, my friends. Address me, mama, Presido. Presido, me mukino,
The President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers and the National ESCO members making their way in as we begin this event. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, the police band. The national anthem. Police band.
And when we take the opening prayer, the third stanza of the national anthem as our opening prayer.
Together we pray, O God of all creation, grant these our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed. Amen. Thank you all very much, and let us have our seats. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome you all to IBADAN 2025. So once again, welcome the person sitting on your left and on your right. Tell the person, welcome to IBADAN.
Welcome to IBADAN.
Welcome to IBADAN. And now let us make it harder. It's too simple for you, Abi. Now tell the person, welcome to NSE 2025 conference in Ibadan. But this time you will use your dialect. Let's do that quickly. I don't know how to speak it.
Medi NST 2025.
Thank you very much. Ekabo, Senu Kudezua. So maybe you tell them that for your dialect.
Inedio.
And for the Igbo people, just tell yourself, thank you. And all the other dialects, tell yourself welcome. Thank you very much. All right, we continue straight and quickly into the event. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, esteemed engineers, foreign delegates, sponsors and partners in innovation, and honored guests. Good morning and welcome to IBADAN, Oyo State, Nigeria, the pace setter state. Today, we gather for one of the most important annual assemblies of Nigerian engineers across the globe. Of course, as you know, it is the 2025 International Engineering Conference Exhibition and Annual General Meeting tagged IBADAN 2025. Now, the NSE for decades has stood as the voice, the conscience, and the driving force of engineering excellence in Nigeria through advocacy, professionalism, and capacity development. The society continues to champion the advancement of technology, national growth, and human development. This year's theme, Engineering Innovation for a Sustainable Blue Economy, is both timely and strategic. The blue economy speaks to the sustainable use of oceans, rivers, coastal resources, and aquatic systems to drive economic growth, create jobs, strengthen environmental protection, and build resilient communities. It challenges us to harness marine energy, modernize waterways, expand infrastructure, and innovate responsibly for a greener, cleaner, and more prosperous future. Ladies and gentlemen, in this hall today are government functionaries, leading engineers, policy makers, industry experts, researchers, technocrats, collaborators, and partners committed to shaping solutions that will influence not just Nigeria, but the entire Africa and the world. Can you please put your hands together for yourselves? Over the course of this conference, we will explore ideas, deepen collaborations, exchange knowledge, and chart pathways that align engineering with national development and global sustainability. On behalf of the President and Chairman in Council of the Nigerian Society of Engineers and the Conference Planning Committee, we welcome you to the ancient, historic, and vibrant city of Ibadan, a city that embodies culture, resilience, and intellectual heritage. Ibadan kini so. Therefore, relax, participate fully, and immerse yourselves in the experience that we will enjoy. In a short moment, we will continue. We're not getting information. Ladies and gentlemen, can we be upstanding as we usher in the President once again, respectfully now. I don't know who is following. We're not getting information. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you help us welcome to the NSC conference the representative of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Yes, thank you very much. Let us have our seats. Let us have our seats as we quickly establish the protocol. is Goronyo? Okay. Thank you very much. He is ably represented by the Minister of Works State, Mr. Bello Mohammed Goronyo Esquire. Please a round of applause for him. You are very, very much welcome. Thank you all very much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we welcome you to IBADAN 2025. We welcome you to our distinguished conference. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let us now recognize the dignitaries gracing this occasion with their presence, bringing honor, prestige, and unique significance to this event. Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have in our midst the President, His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our very amiable and distinguished Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is ably represented at this event by the Honorable Minister State for Works, Mr. Bello Mohammed Goronyo Esquire. Let's put our hands together for him. You are very, very much welcome. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have present at this event. I'd like to take a pause and then make this wonderful recognition. Now, permit me to introduce a trailblazer, a woman who stepped into leadership at a historic moment in the journey of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Of course, building on the strong foundations of her predecessors, while ushering in a renewed energy and vision for the profession. She is leading the bold agenda of rebirthing the NSE, fostering growth, empowerment, and advancement in engineering. Driven by 5 strategic pillars of membership development, intergovernmental, industry and academia collaborations, international relations, community impact, and NSE reimaging. Now you will agree with me that since assuming office, she strengthened the society through digital transformation, the smart reorganization of the Secretariat, and the introduction of innovative operational systems that have enhanced efficiency and visibility. You should put your hands together. Thank you. Confidence amongst members. The confidence among members has soared very, very high, reflected in a historic surge in fellowship applications. Yesterday, 481 members of the NSE were elevated to the prestigious cadre of fellowship. A round of applause for them. And also an unprecedented number of strategic international memorandum of understandings, focused on capacity development, innovation, professional development, and notably acquisition of critical engineering softwares for members and engineering institutions to increase global partnerships. Ladies and gentlemen, one of her most remarkable achievements is the continuation of the process that leading to the NSE attaining the ISO 9001-2015 certification for the very first time in our history, firmly positioning the society as a globally recognized, quality-driven professional body. So I continue. She has championed infrastructure renewal, financial sustainability, staff welfare, and the establishment of NSE's cooperative society, strengthening both institutional resilience and collective ownership. Distinguished engineers, her tenure continues to be marked by structure, visibility, credibility, and renewed confidence in the Nigerian engineer, elevating the visibility and reputation of NSE with renewed pride in the Nigerian engineer. If you are proud of yourself as an engineer, let me hear a rousing round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause. Distinguished engineers, it is my great honor to welcome a visionary leader and a woman of substantial substance. Baba Afe Babalola calls her a woman of substantial substance. She is the 34th president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers and the first female president in our society's 67-year history. Now I don't know what you want to do, whether you want to shout, whether you want to stand, however you want to applaud. Let us make welcome the President and Chairman in Council of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Margaret Aino Oguntala, Fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. You are very, very much welcome. Thank you. They say behind every successful man is a... Now, this time around, I don't know where to put it. Okay. All right, thank you. Beside every successful woman is a... Let us welcome to this event the amiable husband of the President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Ladies and gentlemen, Engineer Theophilus Oguntala, Fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. You are very, very much welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, we have present in the House the Deputy President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, our distinguished and amiable Engineer Ali Alimasuya Rabiu, Fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Fellow Academy of Engineering, member of the Order of the Federal Republic. He is the Shigari of Lafia. A round of applause for him. And beside him is seated his amiable wife, Mrs. Maimuna Ali Rabiu. A round of applause for her. Ladies and gentlemen, we have also present in the House the President of the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, Engineer Professor Sadiq Zubair Abubakar, FNSC, FA Eng. He is ably represented at this event by the Vice President of Koren, Engineer Olaolu Ogunduile, Fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. A round of applause for him. We have Vice Presidents of the Nigerian Society of Engineers gracing this opening ceremony. We have Vice President who served in the year 2000 and 2001. Let us make welcome Engineer Habu Ahmed Gumel, Fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Fellow Academy of Engineering, Officer of the Order of the Niger. Also present at this event is President of NSE, who served in the year 2008 and 2009, Engineer Kashim Abdul Ali, Fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Fellow Academy of Engineering, member of the National Institute. Also present at this event is the President who served in the year 2010 and 2011, Engineer Olumuyiwa Alade Ajibola, FNSC, FA Eng. He is equally here with his amiable wife, Mrs. Ajibola. You are very, very much welcome. We have also here present the immediate past president of the World Federation of Engineering Organization and past president who served in the year 2012 and 2013, Let us make welcome Engineer Mustafa Balarabe Shehu, FNSC FA, seated here with his amiable wife, Mrs. Mustafa Balarabe Shehu. You are very, very much welcome. Also present at this event is past president who served in the year 2014 and 2015, our very distinguished engineer, Ademola Isaac Olorunfemi, FNSC FA, and his amiable wife, Mrs. Omotolani Olorunfemi. You are very, very much welcome. Seated here also is we have, ladies and gentlemen, we have seated here in the house a respected past president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, our Baba, Engineer Ife Akintunde, FNSC FA. Let us make a rousing applause as we welcome Baba to this event. We have her name. We have also present at this event a past president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers who served in the year 2022 and 2023. He is the immediate past president, the 33rd president of the society, our very own engineer Tasiu Sahad Gidari Wodil, fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, member of the National Institute. We call him the digital president. He's here with his amiable wife, Hajiya Umar Garba Wodil. A round of applause for them. Thank you. We have in the house vice president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. We have the vice president corporate services, engineer Dr. Felicia Nnenna Agubata, fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. A round of applause for her. We have also engineer Ibrahim Dutsima, FNSC, vice president membership services. We have in the house engineer Dr. Aluya Dauda Okoduga, fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, vice president professional development. We have in the house engineer Halimat Adediran, FNSC, Vice President, Engineering Technology and Innovations Management. Also here present is the Vice President, Asset Management, Engineer Rachel Uge, Fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. And also present at this event is the Vice President, Collaborations and Linkages, Engineer Usman Tijani, FNSC. You are welcome. A round of applause for our Vice President. We have our National ESCO members present in the house. National ESCO member corporate services, Engineer Dauda Musa, FNSC, you are welcome. We have Engineer Dr. Agbiji Ndifon, FNSC, National ESCO membership services. We have National ESCO member professional development, Engineer Abraham Agadike, FNSC, you are welcome. And ESCO member Engineering Technology and Innovations Management, Engineer Professor Olumide Moses Ogundipe, FNSC, you are welcome. We have also Engineer Usman A. Abubakar, PhD, FNSC, the National ESCO member Asset Management, and Engineer Tijani Dayabu, FNSC, National ESCO member Collaborations and Linkages. Also present here at this event is the Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Abubakar Halilu Muhazu, Fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. You are very, very much welcome. We have also in the house the Registrar of the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, Engineer Professor OAU Uche, FNSC. We don't have the name. Who is that?
Your Excellencies, Your Majesties, Royal Majesties, and Highnesses, while the recognitions were going on, we had walked in majestically the amiable and beautiful wife of the Governor of Borno State, no other person but Engineer Dr. Habiba Danjuma Mohammed. You're welcome, ma'am. The First Lady of Borno State. Thank you very much. We also had, right here in our midst, majestically walking in, is one of our own as well, the First Lady, the Mother of the State, our hostess. She's no other person than Engineer Tamuna Minini Olufunke Makinde. Can we put our hands together for the First Lady of Oyo State? You're welcome, Mary. It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you very much, all the way from Borno State. You're welcome as well. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we now continue to our recognition. We equally recognize here the chairman of the 2025 Conference Planning Committee, Engineer Mutiu Odesanya, FNSC. May I now recognize our foreign delegates who are gracing this event with their presence. We have from the Ghana Institution of Engineering, Engineer Dr. Patrick Amor Becker, Fellow of the Ghana Institution of Engineering. He is the Vice President. A round of applause for him. You are very, very much welcome. We have Engineer Jane Naki Tete Anowe from the SPE Ghana Institution of Engineering. You are welcome. And we have Engineer Charles Anum Adams, the past president. You are welcome. We have from Sierra Leone Institution of Engineers, we have Engineer Oba Jones, the president. Please a round of applause for him. And all the way from Tanzania, the Institution of Engineers of Tanzania, IET, we have Engineer Mwaipopo Asa, the president. A round of applause. We have Inyanda Eunice, all the way from Tanzania, member. We have Sase Gloria Peter Simbakalai. We have Majira Boke. And then from Liberia, we have Engineer Dudley To, the WAFEO president. Please a round of applause for him. And all the way from Uganda, we have the president of the Uganda Institution of Professional Engineers, Engineer Lepi Bosco, the president. A round of applause for him. Also present at this event, we have the president of the Association of Consulting Engineers of Nigeria. We have Engineer Kams Salem Alhaji Bukar, fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. You are welcome. We have also here present the wife of a past president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, late Engineer Charles Mbanefo, FNSC. Let us make welcome Mrs. Irene Chinwe Mbanefo. You are very, very much welcome, ma'am. We have also here the African Continental Representative, World Council of Civil Engineers, Engineer Dr. Aishatu Umar, Fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. We have Major General C.R. Nnebife, General Officer Commanding 2 Division. He is here represented by Engineer Brigadier General S.O.G. Aremu. You are very, very much welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome all chairmen of the Nigerian Society of Engineers here present. Wherever you are welcome. All national chairmen of divisions of the NSC here present, all branch chairmen of NSC, all fellows of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, directors and staff of the NSC, corporate members of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, young engineers and student members here present, sponsors, collaborators, and partners, gentlemen of the press, the band, the protocol, the ushers, ladies and gentlemen. But also before I continue, I'd like to welcome also and recognize the Managing Director of MICOM Wires and Cables, Mrs. Olubukola Adubi. A round of applause for her. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Also would like to recognize His Excellency, the Minister for Blue, Marine and Blue Economy, Mr. Adegboyega Isiaka Oyetola, the Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, ably represented by the Executive Director, Marine and Operations, Engineer Ololeko Badmos, a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. He is our keynote speaker for today. Can we put our hands together for him, please?
Thank you very much. Let's quickly have some interlude. We will be right back.
The police band, please.
Okay, go ahead. Call the chairman of the conference.
All right, for want of time, please, would like to go ahead. I'd like to most respectfully call for his welcome address. The chairman of the Central Planning Committee. Over months ago, this man was saddled with the responsibility to put this together. And today we are all seated here, courtesy of our very own engineer Mutiu Odesayan, a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Can you put your hands together for the chairman CPC 2025 IBADAN conference? Thank you very much, sir.
Madam President, Your Excellencies, distinguished engineers, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to welcome you to Ibadan, the city of brown roofs. I stand before you at this opening ceremony of this landmark event, the 2025 Nigerian Society of Engineers International Conference. On behalf of the 2025 Conference Planning Committee, I extend the warmest embrace to each and every one of you who have journeyed from across Nigeria and from our international delegates. We say a cabo. You are all most welcome. We have insightful technical sessions by renowned experts, dynamic panel discussions with leaders from the public and private sectors, and innovation and poster exhibitions showcasing groundbreaking ideas from our brightest minds, specialized programs for our young engineers who are the future of our profession, and for our spouses whose support is our backbone. As we proceed, I challenge every one of us to engage fully, network, debate, question, and collaborate. Let us live Ibadan, not just with communique, but with concrete blueprint for action. A document that will guide our profession and our nation towards harnessing the immense opportunities of our blue resources responsibly and sustainably. Of course, my profound appreciation to our forward-thinking president, Engineer Margaret Ainao Gutala, FNSC, for our unwavering support and leadership. We thank His Excellency, our own Engineer Sheyi Makinde, FNSC, the State Governor, for graciously accepting to be our chief host with a common hospitality. My deepest gratitude to the 2025 Conference Planning Committee and co-opted members for teamwork and brilliant ideas to bring this vision to life. Ladies and gentlemen, the future is blue, and engineers will have to build it. Ìbàdàn kí ni show? Blue economy ni o. Thank you so much.
May we now watch a clip before the next item. Thank you.
Grace-Fueled Footprints, a chronicle of the exploits of engineer Margaret Aina Oguntala's NSE presidency. In the last 2 years, the Nigerian Society of Engineers witnessed a remarkable chapter. A chapter led with courage, innovation, and heart. Engineer Margaret Aina Oguntala, FNSE, the first female president of the society, stepped into leadership with a clear mission. 5 powerful pillars that would transform the NSE. Her presidency was not just an appointment. It was a responsibility to reshape systems, strengthen institutions, and elevate engineers across Nigeria and beyond. Pillar 1: Membership and Digital Transformation. Pillar 1 focused on strengthening the engine of the society, its members. Under her leadership, NSE embraced digital transformation with the launch of the new digital app, making membership management easier, faster, and more responsive. The formation of the NSE Cooperative Society empowered members with financial support systems designed to promote stability and growth. Through media chats, rapid complaint resolution, and open channels of communication, membership engagement rose significantly, bringing a renewed sense of belonging to engineers nationwide. Pillar 2: Collaboration, Advocacy, and Infrastructure. Pillar 2 expanded the reach and influence of the society. From intergovernmental and industry partnerships to academia collaborations, the NSC under her leadership became a stronger voice at national decision-making tables. She led advocacy visits to key government leaders, ensuring that engineering perspectives shaped national development policies. A major milestone was the construction of new technical workshops and the acquisition of land in collaboration with Akure branch to build future capacity for training and innovation. The think tank committee was strengthened, producing policy interrogations and position papers that reinforced the NSE as a thought leader in engineering advancement. Pillar 3: International Participation and Mobility. In a rapidly globalizing world, Pillar 3 opened new doors for Nigerian engineers internationally. NSE increased its participation in global engineering events, building stronger connections and visibility. A groundbreaking initiative was the establishment of the International Mobility Committee, the IMC, dedicated to supporting Nigerian engineers immigrating abroad. Through diaspora platforms and structured guidance, the society ensured that every engineer, whether at home or abroad, remained supported, connected, and valued. Pillar 4: Community Impact and Development. Pillar 4 brought engineering solutions directly to communities. Working hand in hand with branches, her leadership delivered meaningful projects, from bus stops that serve thousands daily to ICT infrastructure that empowers secondary school students with the skills of the future. Communities gained access to clean water through borehole projects, and schools received renovated classrooms that restored dignity to learning environments. During crisis, the society stood with the people, including heartfelt donations to flood victims in Maiduguri. Her personal visits to members and traditional rulers strengthened relationships, visibility, and trust across the country. Pillar 5: Institutional Reforms and NSE Brand Visibility. Pillar 5 focused on strengthening the institution itself, ensuring that the NSE stands strong for generations to come. The NSE achieved ISO certification, a major milestone in rebranding and elevating the society to global standards. Visibility grew across local and international media, positioning the NSE at the center of national engineering conversations. She led the restructuring of all committees, aligning them with modern realities and renewed aspirations. Institutional assets grew as developments began on the Gwarimpa land. And for the first time in years, staff welfare received a major overhaul, with improved salary structures and extensive training programs from 2024 to date, boosting morale and productivity. And as her tenure draws to a close, Engineer Margaret Oguntala offers a personal word of gratitude.
Nigerian engineers, my very distinguished colleagues, I'm very grateful for the support that you have given me for the past 2 years. And I've just come to say thank you. Thank you very much. Dalo, Esheo, Nagodi.
2 years, 5 pillars, 1 extraordinary legacy. Engineer Margaret Aina Oguntala, FNSE, led with integrity, compassion, and a vision that strengthened the engineering family. Her footprints transformed systems, empowered members, elevated the profession, and touched communities across Nigeria. Her legacy will continue to guide the Nigerian Society of Engineers, inspiring innovation, unity, and excellence.
Praise the Lord! Praise the Lord! Let the earth hear His voice. Praise the Lord! Praise the Lord! Let the people rejoice. Oh, come to the Father through Jesus the Son, and give Him the glory. Great things He has done. Great things He has done. Indeed, great things He has done. Great things and greater things He will do. Can we put our hands together for the person we call Madam President, the first female president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers? That clap is for me. Please put your hands together for our president. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much, distinguished engineers. And because we're all here seated, thank you very much, Ejika, for the well-established protocol and setting the protocol. We are engineers, and we take safety paramount. So at this point, permit us to please introduce the video for the safety tips as we're all seated, very quickly in the next 1 minute. Thank you very much.
Welcome to the University of IBADAN International Conference Center, venue of the Nigerian Society of Engineers 2025 International Engineering Conference, Exhibition and Annual General Meeting. The Nigerian Society of Engineers places utmost priority on your safety and well-being. Please take a moment to watch this short safety induction video to help us ensure a safe and successful event. Please be mindful of your environment. The International Conference Center houses multiple halls, each with clearly marked entrances and exits. Please take note of your nearest exit point as you enter any of the halls. In case of an emergency, walk calmly towards the exits and follow the guidance of safety marshals. Remember, walk, don't run. In the unlikely event of a fire, you will hear an alarm or a public address announcement. Do not panic and do not stop to collect your belongings. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit. Fire extinguishers are strategically placed around the building. Only trained personnel should attempt to use them. Once outside, move to the designated assembly point located in the open car park directly opposite the International Conference Center. Remain there until the safety team announces it is safe to return. If you or anyone around you requires medical attention, please contact an NSC official or safety marshal immediately. First aid services are available beside the main reception area. Emergency contact numbers are displayed at key points around the venue. For your security, access to the conference center is controlled. Always wear your accreditation tag. Report any suspicious activity or unattended item to security personnel immediately. If a security alert is raised, remain calm and follow official instructions. The center offers accessible restrooms, refreshment points, and wide corridors. Please keep pathways clear at all times and avoid blocking emergency exits. During meetings and social events, move in an orderly manner. Avoid overcrowding, keep aisles free, and use only designated entrances and exits. Let's make every activity safe, smooth, and enjoyable for all participants. Your safety is our shared responsibility. Stay alert, stay calm, and cooperate with our marshals at all times. Together, we'll ensure a safe and successful annual general meeting of the Nigerian Society of Engineers.
Thank you very much. Now we are very, very safe. You know, and when we do protocol, sometimes we intend to look for trouble. But we have saved this one because it is special. All the spouses in the house, please can you be upstanding as we recognize you? Spouses in the house, please put your hands together for them. And headed by the chief spouse. Clap for them, oh. You will not know why I did this. All right, so that we can all be okay. Thank you very much. Also, we have in our midst Her Excellency, the wife of the Deputy Governor of Oyo State, Chief Mrs. Ajibola Abike Lawal, JP. You are very, very much welcome. And we have the chairman of Megabond, Asiwaju John Olumide Osunshina. You are very, very much welcome. Also, His Imperial Majesty, Oba Gandhi Afolabi Olaoye, is ably represented by the Seun of Ogbomosho, High Chief. Okay, the Seun of Ogbomosho, I'm very sorry about that. Come here, quickly.
He is the Seun of Ogbomosho,
Okay.
by High Chief Kasale.
All right, thank you very much. His Imperial Majesty, Oba Gandhi Afolabi Olaoye, the Seun of Ogbomosho. Seun of Ogbomosho. Please, a round of applause for me. Ably represented here by High Chief Oladipo Yusuf K, the Abese of Ogbomosho. A round of applause for him. Thank you very much. And then we also have Engineer Dr. Deji Ashiru, FNSE, the MD Ogun Osun River Basin Development Authority, representing the Honorable Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation. You are all very, very much welcome. And also the President of APOEM, Engineer Dr. Mrs. Adebisi Osim, FNSE. All APOEM, you are welcome. Now we have peace. Thank you.
Relative peace. Your Excellencies, Royal Majesties and Highnesses, very distinguished engineers, thank you very much. At this point,
permit me to introduce, for her opening remark, a woman whose life in the last 45 years exemplifies the word service and humanity. It's often said that he who serves man serves God well. And this is a woman who has served from her secondary school days as a prefect to serving as a treasurer at what we call NUESA and a member of the SUG respectively. She joined the NSC Ikeja branch and served as an ESCO and eventually as the chairman, which ensured the completion of the first phase of Ikeja branch secretariat. She served at the national, a 3-time vice president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, where she used her position to secure valuable partnership and sponsorship. Please together help me recognize and welcome to the podium my president, your president, the very first female president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, the foremost society, African society. You're welcome, ma'am. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented by the Honorable Minister of State Works, Honorable Goronyo, Mohammed Bello Goronyo, Esquire. The Deputy President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Ali Masuya Rabiu, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, fellow Academy of Engineering, MFR. The keynote speaker, the Honorable Minister of the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, Mr. Adebulega Isiaka, who is here ably represented by Engineer Lalekan Badmus. You are recognized, sir. The Deputy Governor of Ogun State, our own Engineer Noimot Oyedele Salako, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. Her Excellency, the First Lady of Oyo State, our host for the past 4 days and for the remaining 5 days, Engineer Tamuno Minini Olufunke, our own Olufunke Makinde, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. She will be conferred later today, but she has been approved by Council. Her fellowship was approved by Council in September. Congratulations, ma'am. The First Lady of Borno State, Her Excellency, Engineer Dr. Habiba Babagana Zulum, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. The wife of the Deputy Governor of Oyo State, Chief Mrs. Ajibola Ajibike Lawal. I recognize you, ma'am. Very distinguished guests, I'd like to recognize my predecessors who are here. Their names have been called earlier, but I'll just request that you please give them a very big round of applause. The past presidents of the Nigerian Society of Engineers who are present here. And I'd like to recognize especially 2 of them. The oldest one here is 92, and he still found his way here today. Engineer Ifedayo Akintunde, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, fellow Academy of Engineering. We also have amongst them the man who was president in years 2012 and 2013, Engineer Mustafa Balarabe Shehu, FNSC FENG, who later served as President, Federation of African Engineering Organizations, and is now the immediate past president of the World Federation of Engineering Organizations. Please give him a big round of applause. Spouses of my past presidents, I recognize you all. Vice Presidents of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, National Exco members, distinguished fellows of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. We have amongst them a former senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Engineer Senator Adefemi Kila, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, corporate members, student members, very distinguished invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It is my utmost pleasure to welcome you all to the 2025 International Engineering Conference, Exhibition, and Annual General Meeting of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, holding here at the International Conference Center, University of Ibadan in Oyo State. I would like to open by mentioning that, as a matter of deliberate policy, the practice has been to rotate NSC conferences around the country. First, to bring it closer to our members in their respective locations, and secondly, to contribute to boosting the community-centric economic system of the hosting towns and cities. I'm sure that Ibadan has witnessed a huge boost in economy since we arrived on Saturday. So, the Ibadan 2025 conference is not different from the ones that we've always had. And we pray that our leaders, with the help of Almighty God, will continue to do everything possible to rid our dear country of the menace of insecurity, which is the reason that we are not up to 10,000 here. The pursuit of development. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the broad mandate and in alignment with the strategic agenda and corporate objectives of our noble society, the Nigerian Society of Engineers, we are gathered here once again in the strong spirit of collaboration to advance the cause of engineering in Nigeria for the common good of our nation and its people. As it was in the beginning, 67 years ago, when our forebearers got the vision and drew the roadmap, the Nigerian Society of Engineers has remained entrenched in seeking the path towards engendering growth and continual improvement of the society and the quality of the people. As a progressive professional body, we have remained deeply committed to the progress and prosperity of our country, ensuring that engineering practice continues to serve as a catalyst for national development. Therefore, we are here again to exchange knowledge, foster productive collaborations and partnerships, and to celebrate remarkable achievements within our profession through the exhibitions. In the next 3 days, we shall be discussing technological advancements and innovative solutions in engineering through keynote addresses, technical and poster sessions, as well as leveraging the conference platform for networking and building relationships that transcend borders. Recognition and commendation. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I would like to extend the warm and profound appreciation and commendations of all Nigerian engineers to the man whose gargantuan support has made this gathering possible. He is no other person than our chief host, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, His Excellency, Engineer Oluseyi Abiodun Makinde, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. Please let's appreciate him with a very robust round of applause. Thank you. Because of his kind-heartedness, his passion for excellence, and love for the profession of engineering, It threw its executive weight behind making this conference the success that it is. Your Excellency, sir, success we shall deliver. Similarly, we deeply appreciate the partnership of the Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, a very young ministry in the governance structure of Nigeria. They saw the nexus between the mandates of the ministry and the theme of the conference and accepted our partnership proposals. Other critical players in the private sector, who are traditional supporters of NSC, also deserve our mention for their continued support and collaborative efforts. They include the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, Coleman Wires and Cables Limited, Micron Cables, Total Energies E&P, Renaissance Africa Energy, Doman Long Engineering Limited, Lee Engineering Limited, Chevron, Seplat, and so many others. Please give them a big round of applause. As a responsible and patriotic corporate citizen, we recognize that the efforts towards achieving sustainable development for society and the economy cannot be left for government alone. In these critical times, it is the collective creativity, ingenuity, and determination of every citizen that will complement government initiatives and transform our aspirations into reality. Hence, we have continually sought committed collaborators to complement the professional expertise that we offer, to bring about the steady progress that we all desire. So I say a big thank you to all stakeholders who have in one way or another supported our cause. Together, through these collaborations, we can decisively help our nation to surmount the economic disparities and development challenges, and to produce positive indicators of a nation that thrives on innovations for growth, progress, and shared prosperity. At this junction, I'd like to state that the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Your Excellencies, has played a very pivotal role, not only in the local engineering community, but also globally. Within the continent, we have fostered relationships with our sister organizations, and that's why we have here today a good number of international delegates. We have from Uganda. Could you please rise again for recognition? The Uganda Institution of Professional Engineers, the Ghana Institution of Engineering, we have the Sierra Leone Institution of Engineers, we have Institution of Engineers Kenya, we have Institution of Engineers Tanzania, and we have the president of the West African Federation of Engineering Organizations in our midst. Please give all of them a big round of applause. I'd like at this point to recognize our members who have served the Nigerian Society of Engineers and indeed the country in various capacities and represented us well within and beyond the continent. And I'd like to start by recognizing Engineer Ifedayo Akintunde. Daddy, could you please come forward? He was Vice President of the World Federation of Engineering Organizations for 9 years. 9 good years, when many of us had not been born. I want people to see your face. Thank you, sir. And having done that, we later, as I've said earlier, had the immediate past president of WFU. My president, please come forward. These are the people who have made us proud. Please come forward for recognition. Take a bow and let people see you. This is the immediate past president of World Federation of Engineering Organizations. We just came back from China at the conference, and they had only glowing things to say about him. No, it's fine, it's fine. It doesn't have to come up here. Okay, please, sir. Thank you, sir. We've also had other people who served the World Federation of Engineering Organizations. The most recent of them is Engineer Yetunde Holloway. who served as chairwomen in engineering for both Africa and the world. Engineer Yetunde Holloway. And then we also have Engineer Valerie Agberagba, who served just before Engineer Yetunde Holloway. Is she here? She also served, please come forward. She also served as chairwomen in engineering for Africa and the world at large. Thank you. These men and women have made the world know that indeed we are not just engineers who can make impact within Nigeria, but also in the world. Thank you. The 2025 International Engineering Conference and Exhibition. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme of the 2025 International Conference and Exhibition is Engineering Innovation for a Sustainable Blue Economy. The choice of the theme derives from our strong desire to contribute to the discourses that will shape the future of the blue economy by preferring innovative solutions for harnessing the vast potentials in the sector to generate significant wealth for our country. This is especially as successive governments of our nation have been seeking ways of diversifying the national economy. Against this backdrop, the Nigerian Society of Engineers has brought together experts to explore the conference theme, Engineering Innovations for a Sustainable Blue Economy. Sub-themes have also been developed around specific interest areas, such as policy and governance for the blue economy, innovation and entrepreneurship in the blue economy, international cooperation and partnerships, and I'm glad that our international delegates are here, investment opportunities and funding mechanisms, intellectual property and innovation, and so much more. In conclusion, I say to us all, let us collectively lead Nigeria towards a brighter tomorrow. And in closing, I thank all conference delegates and our invited guests for honoring our invitation. We have an unprecedented number of attendees for this conference, and I'd like all of you to give yourselves a very big round of applause. I wish us all an impactful participation in the conference activities. Thank you all, and God bless you.
Thank you all very much. Police band, please let us have an interlude. Thank you.
Please, can we continue to put those hands together for Madam President as she walks majestically to her seat? Please put those hands around of applause for Madam President, our very own President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Margaret Aino Oguntala, a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Chemical Engineers, the 34th President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, and permit me to say the very first female President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Engineer Margaret Aino Oguntala, FNSC. Put your hands together for the President. Thanks for the reminder, 2025 Vanguard Women On Award, awardee, yeah? Thank you very much, ma. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Madam, please, excuse
Nigeria, now we go. Making up of no place when be like our home. Home, sweet home. Make we join us and live boy and listen to me. Make up. I share you my kid. So sure. I share you my kid. All again. Some nominee. Prince baby, first lady, see one lawyer. Mommy saw you president, back rest me, mama. Only say me as a Margaret, president. He moonless, I mean, no meaning. I go me no see one lawyer.
Thank you very much, Police Band. Thank you for being great partners. Right about now, Your Excellencies, Royal Majesties, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, with the kind permission of the President, allow me to invite most respectfully for his address, our chief host, His Excellency, Engineer Oluseyi Abiodun Makinde, FNSC, DSC, GSSRS, the Governor, Executive Governor of Oyo State, the pace-setter state, represented here by no other person than his better half, his amiable wife, our own Engineer Tamuno Minini Makinde, a proud daughter of the Kalabari Kingdom and a mother of Oyo State, a great pillar to her husband and to the Governor of Oyo State. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the First Lady of Oyo State as she comes to represent her husband for the remark. Put your hands together, please. You're welcome, ma'am.
Hello? Hello? I think sometimes we should replace engineers with the traditional people of Oyo State. I mean, if we replace all the people here with the people of Oyo State, you will see a lot of energy. But engineers command a lot of energy, but I don't see it. Hello? That's more like it. Welcome to Oyo State. His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Shatima, ably represented, the Chairperson, Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Mrs. Aima Oguntola, I know I'm going to hear murmuring from the Yoruba people, but I tell you, call my name, half of you will bite your tongue. Tobra, Bawoni. There is a difference in the cloud. Good morning, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, members of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, and fellow recipients. First and foremost, on behalf of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, my darling husband, Engineer Oluseyi Makinde, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to the Nigerian Society of Engineers for holding the 2025 annual conference here in Oyo State. Yes, it has exposed Oyo State in many ways, but I tell you, it has exposed you more to Oyo State in ways that you don't even know yet. Because when you live here, you will miss Amala, you will miss our good roads, you will miss our cultural dance. I tell you, my husband had brought in his initiative, his core engineering strength into building Oyo State. Whether you like to clap, because your state doesn't have it, I tell you, Oyo State is not like River State, where I come from. When you talk about blue economy, River State has it. But my husband is able to build Oyo State from end to end. With the little resources of the people. They've never 1 month gone without salary. The roads have improved. The economic calculation is balanced to bring food from the inner parts to the city. The roads are connected. We're now groundbreaking, having a circular road that is nowhere, anywhere in Nigeria. That is an engineer. So I tell you, when you leave Oyo State, you will miss Oyo State more than Oyo State will miss you. Furthermore, I feel deeply honored to have been given the fellowship of the Nigerian Society of Engineers today. Once again, welcome to Oyo State. If you've never been to anywhere in Oyo State, please don't leave without stopping by to look at our circular road. Please don't leave without going through our ring road. Please take a minute to know Oyo State. Once more again, to the committee and to our chairperson, on behalf of my husband and Oyo State, thank you for choosing Oyo State. We're happy you're here. And as our chairperson has said, the number this year is highly represented. So, thank you for coming. As an engineer, I want to say this, because the chairperson had already said on stage, confirming my new status. As an engineer, this fellowship is not just a professional recognition for me. This is for me right now. But it's a fellowship but I'll say this fellowship is a reminder of engineering values. I started by giving an example of what my husband have done in Oyo State. So I would say this fellowship is a reminder of engineering values such as excellence, integrity, competency, and teamwork that define the engineering profession. As you can see, like I said, my husband, you can see excellence, you can see integrity in what he does, you can see competency, and you can see teamwork. These are values that what defines the engineering profession. These values reflect the vital roles engineers play in shaping our cities and adding in shaping our cities and advancing national development. This is because, as engineers, we are the designers of infrastructures and the guardians of safety, innovation, and sustainable growth. Today, as I receive this fellowship, with gratitude and a renewed sense of responsibility to uphold the values of excellency, integrity, and service, especially in my new capacity as a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. In a special way, I want to appreciate my darling husband. Whether you like it or not, he's my darling husband. The Executive Governor of Oyo State, Engineer Oluseyi Makinde, who is also a fellow of the Nigerian Society of what? Who is also a fellow of what? So he's my darling husband. For giving me the wings to thrive in my engineering career. He had not opened the kitchen for me to go and do my chemical engineering in the kitchen, but he had opened the office door for me to go and practice engineering. Not only that, seeing that I would not be able to follow him to the field, he decided that I add business to it. And some guy once asked, Mrs. Makinde, why are you behind the desk as an engineer? You know why? I was asking for engineering integrity and core principles of materials that were about to be shipped to Nigeria. And he felt, why am I behind an administrative desk? And I said, this is why I'm behind an administrative desk, so that you will not shortchange Nigeria quality. So, it will not be out of place to dedicate this fellowship to him. Once again, the him is my darling husband. In addition, I want to thank the engineering colleagues who had worked once again, I want to thank my engineering colleagues who had worked with me in Mark Engineering Limited, whose partnership, expertise, and dedication throughout my career had been instrumental to my success as an engineer. On behalf of my fellow recipients, on behalf of my husband, on behalf of Oyo State people, I sincerely thank the leadership of the Nigerian Society of Engineers for this recognition, and I pledge to remain a committed member of Nigerian Society of Engineers. To all the distinguished guests here today, thank you all for coming. I reaffirm my commitment to advancing engineering profession in Nigeria, and all my fellow colleagues, all the members of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, thank you once again for coming. God bless you all. God bless Nigerian Society of Engineers. God bless Oyo State, and God bless Nigeria.
A round of applause. for Her Excellency for that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful speech. Let's jam our hands together for her. If you did not hear very well, Her Excellency just declared free Amola, Ewedu, ensure there is Begiri inside, and all the small, small animals. But then you will find it only at restaurants that are at ring roads. Ensure you get to look for all the ring roads. Eat Amala before you leave. Thank you very much. Ibadan kini so. Ask the people responding what they are saying. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, equally just to inform you that the NSC conference is open for networking. So if you are seated and you don't know the person sitting by your left, right, front, center, you don't have their contacts, I don't know why you are here. So please, it is part of networking activities. We did not say you should make noise. When you do that, bring 30% for me. That is my own share. Agreed? Oh, I'm hearing yes. Thank you. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, after now, we shall be having a very significant part of this conference opening ceremony, and that will be the fellowship conferment. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite the chairman of the Board of Fellows and his members to please step forward now as they will be anchoring this session for fellowship conferment. May I invite the chairman Board of Fellows, Engineer Wupa Kamila Maliki, Fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Fellow Academy of Engineering, member of the National Institute. If you are a fellow here and you love your chairman, I'd like you to put your hands together for him. Thank you, thank you.
President, Nigerian Society of Engineers. Yeah. With your permission, please, Engineer Elizabeth Oricha, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Inio Soro. The President, with the approval of the President, the Council, the Board of Fellows, and the entire membership of Nigerian Society of Engineers, Council in September approved the elevation of Engineer Mrs. Makinde Should I try? Should I try? Engineer Mrs. Makinde and Engineer Dr. Abiba Danjuma Mohammed. Please, Madam First Lady, please, you can come to the top table, please. Council approved the elevation as fellows of Nigerian Society of Engineers. They are going to be conferred. Yeah, Madam, okay, the dress, collect the dress because you are going to direct. Can we do without the cap?
We can do with cap, don't worry.
Okay.
At the second one.
No, come. No, wait. Don't not the cap yet. After the conference.
The second one coming.
She's coming to Kweda. They will do it together. Give it to those people. Madam, collect the second one. Collect for her also. So that you decorate her. Yeah, Madam President. Yes, they are decorating her. And you want to celebrate it. Yeah. But unfortunately, that's a really direct one. Wait, don't cool down. Where's the lapel? Lapel. No, to your... One can do now. Hi. Yes. Paper. What? Get no money.
Bí ó jí lówùúrọ̀ kùtù,
No, I want you to last
The citation of the new conferees or the conferees are on pages 27 and 28 of the program brochure. Do you have roaming mic? Yes. So they will do it one by one. Are you ready? Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the point of conferring the highest honor of the Nigerian Society of Engineers on these two outstanding women. And I have the honor and great privilege to do so. So I'll do the confirming now. I, Engineer Margaret Aino Oguntala, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, by the grace of God and common will of Nigerian engineers, both home and abroad, President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, by the powers vested on me, hereby confer on you.
Tamno Mnini Makinde.
And
IBADAN Juma Mohammed.
The Distinguished Fellowship of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Congratulations.
Honorary.
ṣe rí
mo
ire.
ṣoríire o ẹlẹ́dàá mi.
There's a place there.
With the permission of the President, please join me on the stage, Right Honorable Bello Muhammad Goroyo, Esquire. Mrs. Olubukola Adubi. Asiwaju John Olumide Ososhina. Mr. Taufik Adegbite. Which one? Okay. Mr. Taufik Adegbite. Engineer Oricha. Engineer Professor Aluyo. Engineer Brigadier General Fukuola, FNS. Madam President, we are ready for the conference. Yes. Okay. Council in September also approved the honorary conferment for these four, okay, we have three here, members of the their profile is on page 31 through to 34.
Please, we invite the spouses of the conferees to please join them on stage. Thank you.
The profile is being projected while I invite Madam President for the conferment.
Stand behind him. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, It's now time for us to confer honorary fellowship on members of the society who have distinguished themselves not only in their profession, but also in the advancement of engineering. And so, I have the honor of conferring on this four people. One is online. I, Engineer Margaret Aino Oguntala, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, by the grace of God and common will of Nigerian engineers, President and Chairman in Council of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, by the powers vested on me, hereby confer on you.
John Olumide Atonda Oshushina.
Olubukola Adubi.
Bello Muhammad Goronyo Esquire.
The Distinguished Honorary Fellowship of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Congratulations.
President will take photographs.
Asiwaju
Congratulations.
John Olumide Osunsina is the Managing Director, CEO of Megamound Investment Limited. He has led the development of landmark estates and complexes across Lagos, Ibadan, Abeokuta, and beyond. Nationally, he oversees property development and investments in the UK through Supreme Core Development Company Limited. He chairs several boards, including Foresight Microfinance Bank, Imperial Mortgage Homes, and IPWA PLC. Previously headed the real estate sector of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, LCCI, and holds degrees from the University of Bedfordshire, UK, University of Lagos, Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University, and Ahmadu Bello University. Widely honored for his contributions to housing and urban development, he is also a prominent cultural leader bearing titles such as Asiwaju Bobagunwa of Egba Land, Otunba Loro of Ajiran Land, and Boba Selu of Iter Land.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to our new fellows. Can we please put our hands together for them? Let us celebrate them. Fellows, welcome your new fellows. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite for Oyo State. I'm calling you now. Oh, yeah, bring them now. All right, may I request that the Oyo State cultural troupe gets ready. Now they are going to give us the feel of Oyo State. Earlier, we have been promised Amala, Ewedu Begiri, and all the roundabouts, Gbogbonishe, inside of it. Now they will thrill us to these wonderful, wonderful dance troupes of theirs. So once again, IBADAN kini so. They will show us now. Thank you. You are sure she approved this?
Information. There's a quick information, please, for the spouses forum, please. For our spouses, please be reminded that you have a dinner later this evening with the First Lady of Oyo State. And she's asked that I remind you that the registration point is at the government house. Once you get to the government house by the gates, there are men, officials there to receive you and take you in. There are buses that were made available to convey you to the venue of the actual dinner. This is to ensure maximum security. Registration commences at 3 p.m. and the dinner starts about 4 p.m. Please come early to avoid last-minute rush. To our spouses, please, you are all invited. Courtesy, the First Lady of Oyo State, the newest fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Tamuno Minini Makinde, fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, cultural troupe, Oyo cultural troupe, Oyo State performing troupe. Please, it's time you come. Let us start hearing that music.
Okay, while we await the cultural troupe from Oyo State, I'd like to recognize one of our main sponsors in the house, the MD CEO, Coleman Wires and Cables. He's represented here by the ED, Engineer Michael Onofowokon, FNSC. Coleman Wires and Cables, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I can see that even what we're wearing, courtesy Coleman, thank you for being here. We'd also like to recognize the DG, National Space Research and Development Agency, NASTRA, Dr. Matthew Adepoju. You're welcome, sir.
Coleman Wires and Cable, great quality, now with the new look.
Oyo State Cultural Troupe, you are welcome. Distinguished Senator Babafemi Ojuda, we distinguishedly recognize you. Oyo State Performing Troupe, let's have you.
Kí o, gbogbo yín la wá màmá kí o. Ẹ káàbọ̀ akínyó. Ẹ káàbọ̀ akínyó. Gbogbo yín la wá màmá kí o. Gbogbo yín la wá màmá kí o. Ẹ káàbọ̀ akínyó. We are welcoming you, welcoming you, welcome into our midst. You are welcome. Welcoming you, welcome into our midst. You are welcome. We are welcoming you, welcome into our midst. You are welcome. You are welcome to this àwọn engineers aṣíwájú sá ni wọ́n. Ẹgbẹ́ wọn dà ẹ jẹ́ gbé wọn lárugẹ. Ẹgbẹ́ wọn dà ẹ jẹ́ gbé wọn lárugẹ. Ẹgbẹ́ wọn dà ẹ jẹ́ gbé wọn lárugẹ. Gbogbo àwọn engineers aṣíwájú sá ni wọ́n. Ẹgbẹ́ wọn dà ẹ jẹ́ gbé wọn lárugẹ. Bí mo bá bímọ engineering ni ó ṣe. Bí mo bá bímọ engineering ni ó ṣe. Torí gbogbo engineers ọlọ́pọlọ pẹ́ ni wọ́n. Bí mo bá bímọ engineering ni ó ṣe. Bí mo bá bímọ engineering ni ó ṣe. Bí mo bá bímọ engineering ni ó ṣe. Gbogbo àwọn engineers ọlọ́pọlọ pípé ni wọ́n. Bí mo bá bímọ engineering ni ó ṣe. Ẹ kú jòkó ẹ mọ̀ kú kalẹ̀. Ẹ kú fìdí balẹ̀ níbẹ̀ ẹ̀hún. Ọjọ́ ọ̀la ò ní dé bá gbogbo yín sáré. Ojú tẹ́ ẹ fi ń wò wá ò ní fọ́. Etí yín ò ní ìdí ẹ ò ní gbọ́mọ yín gbìn bí èbù. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn ọmọjú ẹ̀rọ o. Ẹgbẹ́ yín ò ní tú láíláí. Ẹ ní fèyí sópin lágbára Elédùmarè. Bímọ bá bímọ mi bọ́ bá dàgbà. Aṣojú ẹ̀rọ ni ọmọ ṣe. Amójú ẹ̀rọ ni ọmọ ṣe. Àwọn ti dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Elédùmarè ọba. Àríra láẹlẹ́rù níyìn. Ọlọ́wọ́ gbẹgbọrọ tí yọ ọmọ rẹ̀ nínú ọ̀fìn. Kábíyèsí Elédùmarè. Gómìnà mi nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ o. Amójú ẹ̀rọ Ṣèyí Mákindé. Wọ́n ní kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin amójú ẹ̀rọ. Wọ́n ní kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin engineers. Wọ́n lẹ́ẹ̀kú jòkó ẹ̀mọ̀ kú kalẹ̀. Ẹ kó fìdí balẹ̀ níbẹ̀ ẹ̀hún. Ọjọ́ ọ̀la ò ní dé bá gbogbo yín sáré. Ojú tẹ́ ẹ fi ń wò wá ò ní fọ́ láyé. Etí yín ò ní ìdí. Ọpọlọ yín ò ní dọ́bà. Ẹ bá mi kí yèyé Ìbàdàn. Aya gómìnà mi o. Àti gbogbo àwọn ọrùn lẹ́kẹ̀. Màtí àdúpẹ́ ẹ kú agbọ́dì ìdè. Gómìnà mi Ṣèyí Mákindé o. Wọ́n ní akíyín. Wọ́n lẹ́ kú agbọ́dì ìdè. Wọ́n lọ́pọlọ yín ò ní jọba. Ọmọ òjé ń pẹ̀tù. Ọmọ arọ ti wẹ̀ bí òjò. Ọmọ òjé yìí jẹgà. Ẹ múrò rẹ̀ bọ̀ òókó. Ọmọ ẹparun jẹ́gẹ́dẹ́ tí iye mẹ́tò ẹ̀ lámọ́kọ̀ mi ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́rán ẹ̀gà. Ìlọ́sọ̀ gbọ́rọ̀. Àwọn ọlọ́mọ èyí jẹ́ ńlẹ́sàn àbí òòsàn àrùn ló dà. Àwọn ọlọ́mọ ọ̀tún ìbíní. Ọmọ ẹni tó mẹ́yẹ wádìí olóhùn pẹ̀tù pé ọwọ́ mú mi. Ọmọ ròyìn ogun bára fágbẹ̀. Ọmọ ẹ̀yìn pọ́nlé òjé. Ṣé bóbìnrin ò lè kọ́? Àgbọ̀ ọkùnrin ò lè wẹ́kù. Ọkùnrin kọ́tọ̀ yóò lé wa. Odidi ọjọ́ mẹ́rìndínlógún lè kiri ọkọ yìí tí òfin kọ́kí. Obìnrin mìíràn lọ́nà ṣe é bíbí ṣẹ́gbà. Ọba àtọ̀pẹ́ lọ́lọ́bẹ̀lẹ̀ lóbìnrin náà bá kọ́ dé ẹ̀yìn mẹ́fà. Mo kí yèyé Ìbàdàn o. Ayọ̀ Ṣèyí Mákindé. Ẹ ṣe àdúpẹ́. Ẹ kú ìjókòó ẹ̀mọ́ kú kalẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ yóò sì mọ́lẹ̀ lágbára Elédùmarè.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's put our hands together for the Oyo State performing troupe.
Adúpẹ́.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Ọjọ́ òní sójú. A ti dúpẹ́ o. Ọjọ́ òní sójú wa.
Thank you, 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 thank you. Yes. Hold it. A round of applause for the cultural troupe. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, now we quickly go to our keynote speech. May I now invite for our keynote speech, the Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, His Excellency Adegboyega Isiaka Oyetola, Commander of the Order of the Niger, ably represented here at this event by Executive Director Marine and Operations, Engineer Olalekan Badmos, Fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Can we please put our hands together for him as we have the keynote speech in 10 minutes. You're welcome, sir.
The President and Gang Commander of Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is ably represented here today by the Honorable Minister of State for Works, the Honorable Minister of Water Resources, ably represented by the MD, Ogun Oshun Water Basin, our host of today, His Excellency, the Governor of Oyo State, ably represented by the latest fellow in town, Our Excellency, Engineer Olufunke Makinde. I didn't attempt that one. Your Excellency, the wife of Borno State Governor, Engineer, another fellow of today, Engineer Dr. Abiba Babagana, Madam President of today, the President, Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Margaret Oguntola, captains of industries, fellow engineers, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. My name again is Engineer Lalekan Badmus. I am the Executive Director, Marine and Operations of the Nigerian Ports Authority. I stand in front of you today wearing two caps. First, I'm here to represent my boss, my mentor, the Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, His Excellency Alhaji Isiaka Adigboyega Tola, CON, who is unavailably absent due to other pressing national issues. I strongly wish he could make it down today, but for unforeseen reasons, he is unable to be here with us. Secondly, I am what the Yoruba people will address as a member of a community or family as the son of the soil. I am a son of the soil here today, which simply means I am a bona fide member of this great engineering society and profession. Let's clap for ourselves, please. Today, the job before me is simple: to present this year's keynote address on behalf of the Honorable Minister. The voice is mine, but the message is that of my boss. It is a great honor to join you at this year's Nigerian Society of Engineering conference, dedicated to a theme that aligns perfectly with our national priorities: engineering innovation for a sustainable blue economy. I commend the NSC for providing this vital platform for dialogue at a time when Nigeria is repositioning itself as the leading maritime nation. In the last year, Nigeria has taken decisive strides in maritime governance, safety, and infrastructural renewal. Our recent election into Category C of the International Maritime Organization marks a major diplomatic and technical milestone. Thank you. It reaffirms global confidence in Nigeria's leadership, reforms, and commitment to safe, secure, and environmentally responsible shipping. This achievement also places greater responsibility on us to strengthen engineering capacity, innovation, and regional collaboration. There is no gainsaying that the Minister and Blue Economy sector are driven by engineering, from port modernization and dredging to maritime security systems, aquaculture technology, renewable marine energy, and data-driven ocean science. The future of the sector depends on Nigerian engineers. Our national vision cannot be realized without your skills, creativity, and innovative solutions. On sustainable maritime infrastructure and governance, we are assiduously working to achieve this in tandem with global best practices. We are implementing the most ambitious port modernization agenda in recent decades across Lagos. Lagos Port Complex at Papa, rivers on the port, Port Harcourt Port, also called River Port, Delta Port, and Cross River Ports. We are upgrading port infrastructures, adopting smart port systems, and improving cargo handling technology to reduce vessel turnaround time. The revitalization of the eastern ports, especially the ability of on a port to receive container vessels of similar sizes to those in Lagos, demonstrates the impact of deliberate investment and engineering excellence. Thank you. The recent election of the managing director of the Nigerian Ports Authority, Dr. Afro Council, as Vice President Africa of the International Association of Ports and Harbour, reflects global recognition of Nigeria's growing leadership in the port sector. Its leadership and the strides of the MPE are strengthening Nigeria's voice in shaping global port governance and innovation. Thank you. On engineering, innovation, and technology, we shall continue to strive and remain globally competitive. For us to remain competitive, Nigeria must embrace technology-driven solutions across the marine value chain while expanding digitalization initiatives, including the National Single Window, Vessel Traffic Management System, and automation for port and inland waterways operation. We are also prioritizing green engineering, including energy-efficient port infrastructure, low-carbon shipping systems, and renewable coastal energy models to align with global climate commitment and build resilient maritime ecosystems. On international cooperation and strategic investment, we shall not rest on our existing gains, as we shall continue to do more. We understand that engineering innovation thrives in an environment of strong partnership. We will continue to deepen collaboration with IMO, IAPH, African ports, development partners, research institutes, Nigerian Society of Engineers, and the private sector to leverage funding, technical expertise, and cutting-edge solutions. Nigeria's new membership in IMO Category C provides a platform to attract strategic investments, enhance safety standards, and contribute to global maritime rule, making it grounded in engineering excellence. On harnessing ocean resources for national growth, we shall continue to explore this area to improve our economy. Our 10-year National Maritime and Blue Economy Policy provides a pathway for unlocking value and agriculture, marine biotechnology, marine transport, ocean energy, and coastal tourism. To fully harness these resources, we need engineers who can design modern fish harbors, build resilient coastal infrastructure, and deploy technologies that support sustainable growth. On emerging technologies, education, and skill development, we shall continue to invest and reinvest. For Nigeria to have a sustainable blue economy, it will require a highly skilled workforce. We must expand capacity building in marine engineering, ocean science, renewable energy, robotics, GIS, and hydrography, offshore structures, and digital maritime systems. We are ready to work together with the Nigerian Society of Engineering, the universities, and training institutions to build the next generation of blue economy professionals. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the marine and blue economy is a $1 trillion opportunity. With engineering ingenuity, strategic investment, and international partnership, Nigeria can become Africa's maritime powerhouse. I call on the Nigerian Society of Engineers to continue to innovate, collaborate, and lead. Together, we can deliver sustainable maritime infrastructure, unlock new industries, create jobs, and secure Nigeria's peace in the global maritime community. Thank you all for listening. God bless the Nigerian Society of Engineers. God bless the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Can we please put our hands together for him? Let's put our hands together for him. Thank you. Asiagbu ND Fellow. Asiagbu ND Fellow. Please, your lapel.
Let me see it. So right about now, we'll have another cultural troupe in solidarity with our president all the way from Ondo State. Please, let's make welcome the Akoko Cultural Troupe from Ondo State for their presentation. Please, can we put our hands together for them, please?
Akoko Cultural Troupe. Please, let's start hearing sounds from you. And those of you who don't know that Madam President was an alumnus of that troupe, you will see her dance today. I didn't look at her face, so I didn't say alumni, alumnus. Akoko Cultural Troupe. Sounds from you.
Take this one, yeah. Then this one.
So while the Akoko Cultural Troupe are getting ready, we take quickly some recognitions.
I'd like to recognize Engineer Olawoye Ayorinde Abiola. He's the Honorable Commissioner for Infrastructure, Lands and Housing, Ondo State. You're welcome, sir. We also have Engineer Kam Salem Bukar. He's the President, Association of Consulting Engineers. Thank you very much for being here, sir. You're highly recognized and welcome. Are the Akoko troops, are they ready? Yes, thank you. You're welcome.
Abao, abao. Momorolu malera orore. Ṣèyí Mákindé o ara o ojúmọmọ o e. Ààrẹ ọmọlúwa bíi tilẹ̀ Àkúrẹ́ tún lé toko. Àyà Mákindé o. Èyí ààrẹ ọmọlúwa bíi Àkúrẹ́ tún lé toko. Àkókò ọmọ lílẹ̀ obì o. Ọmọ ọdúnkà yódò ọjọ́ kọ̀ọ̀dún bá ti yódò ní kété omi àgbẹ̀. Ọmọ òjò chẹ̀chẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀mẹ̀yìn tọ́ṣẹ̀ lẹ́yìn bọ́nàbọ́nà bí tọ́ṣẹ́ṣẹ́ lọ́nà ọ̀ka o. Abẹ́sọ̀rúkọ bá hànú wájẹ́ o. Bẹ́rẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ olóbèrè yẹ o. Èjè ìmọ̀mọ́jọ́ gbèrè gbòòrò rí a o. Bẹ́rẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ olóbèrè yẹ o. Èjè ìmọ̀mọ́jọ́ gbèrè gbòòrò rí a o. Ògúntàlá máa wọlé mọ́ra fa I know. Margaret mi o Àkókò nílẹ̀ obì ọmọ arówó sókè. Ojúmọ́ òwe. Adéyẹyẹ ooo. Udiri pẹ̀lẹ́ ọmọdé kan ọlọ́nà ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ ìṣọ̀lẹ̀lẹ̀ náà lè ṣàgbé. Àlejò alẹ́ ni mo dè yìí lọ́dọ̀ ogún ẹ̀bọ̀ alẹ́ ni mo dè yìí òbò dúró dàgbé. Àìná o, Margaret ni o, Ògúntọ́lá o, bẹ́rẹ̀ kúkẹ́ ọ̀nà bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹ o, ìmọ̀bọ̀jọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbọ́rọ̀ dá. Orí mi gbẹ̀mí o, kú o ti gbọ́lọ́gún ẹrú. Ẹ̀dá mi gbèmí ikú àdìgbò lọ́gbọ̀n ìwọ̀fà. Àó àó àó. Àó àó àó. Ẹ̀rọ̀kà ẹ̀rọ̀dọ̀ ọ̀kà ya ọmọ ayẹyẹ. Èyí máa yá èrè o. Èyí máa yá èrè o. Margaret o. Ògúntọ́lá ooo, uriri ooo, onílẹ̀jọ́ ọ̀rọ̀yọ̀ mẹ́dẹ̀, mẹ́ iyọ̀kọ̀, onílẹ̀jọ́ ọlọ́rọ̀ mẹ́dẹ̀, mẹ́gbẹ́sẹ̀ ìlọ́yàmọ́, ojú mọ́mọ́ o, ègè ahoro, ọmọ yá èrè ooo, ọmọ yá èrè ooo, ọmọ yá èrè ooo, Margaret yá èrè ooo, Ògúntọ́lá lá èrè ooo. Ògúntọ́lá láyé o, ọmọ yá èrè o, ìkẹ́ ọdìkẹ́kẹ́, Àyìnà Orósù Ajínáwó ara ọdìkẹ́kẹ́, mo kí Ṣèyí Mákindé kẹ́kẹ́, ọdìkẹ́kẹ́, ààrẹ ọmọlúwàbí o, ojúmọ́ máa o, kẹ́kẹ́, ọdìkẹ́kẹ́, àwòrò, mọ́ra yẹ kẹ̀kẹ́ àwòrò dùdè, àwòrò, ìjàre, àwòrò, mọ́ra yẹ kẹ̀kẹ́ àwòrò dùdè, àwòrò yá èrè o, ọmọ yá èrè o, Àyìnà yá èrè o. Ọmọ àkọ́kọ́ yá èrè o, ọmọ ọ̀kà yá èrè o, ọmọ ọ̀kà yá èrè o, èrè o, èrè pèlè mọ́, Àyìnà ló wọ́n yá o kàbí mọ́, èrè. Ọdún lẹ́mọ̀ọ́ra wà ọ̀dọ̀lá húrẹ́ ní. Dọ̀múrẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ mọ́mọ́júbọ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ o, èrè pèlè mọ́, èrè lọ ní òkò, èrè kò lè mọ́. Aragani o, erebele mo. Alakujẹjẹ wale o,
Thank you. No, stop. Thank you very much. Akoko Cultural Troupe. Yes, thank you.
Ahuleya o, ìjàmúlé, huleya o, huleboya lọ́dọ̀ Akoko.
I think you should actually join them.
Let me fire it. All right, thank you. Ẹ ṣé o, àwọn ará Àkókò. Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now we quickly go to our items as we have them on the agenda. Now we shall be taking goodwill messages. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall, okay. We'll take the special awards before we go to the goodwill messages. So please, get the goodwill message from the WFEO president ready. Now, we go to the special awards. May I invite the president and chairman in council of the Nigerian Society of Engineers and all those responsible for the awards to come out while we invite Madam President as she comes to deliver the award. Please, a round of applause for the president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Can you please come forward, people for the awards? Come forward, let us know you are very ready, and then Madam President comes up immediately. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Distinguished President, special guests, our own President, Engineer Margaret Aino Ogutala, the 34th President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers and our entourage, distinguished guests, instructors, and students. Yes, ma'am. Okay, please permit me to welcome the President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers to do the presentation of award. Yesterday, we had competition for the young future leaders and also for young innovators, and we have schools who has performed excellently well, and this morning we'll be presenting their award. The President will be doing the presentation. Let me welcome Engineer Alpha Meshach to do the introduction of the schools.
Thank you very much, Madam President, distinguished guests. We have the first category of awards, which is for the competition, the Young Engineers and Future Leaders competition for secondary schools in Nigeria. And we had applications from all over the country. 6 schools came to the finals. And this morning, we have the 3rd position nationally, all the way from the city of Yenagoa in Bayelsa State, Bishop Demary Grammar School. They worked on a project titled Flood Detector and Emergency Response. Congratulations, Demary. Bishop Demary Grammar School, please step forward for your award. A round of applause for Bishop Demary Grammar School, 3rd position for the secondary school competition 2025. In the 2nd position, all the way from the city of Lagos, Kingsfield College, Ikorodu, they worked on a project titled Hydroelectric Power Generation. They decided to design their own version of the hydroelectric power generation model. A round of applause to Kingsfield College. Thank you, Madam President. They are receiving a cash gift of 500,000 naira from the Nigerian Society of Engineers. And then the winner of the competition for this year, the champion, all the way from the city of Enugu, Shalom Science and Technology Academy. They developed an AI-powered humanoid tutor for the future of Nigerian classrooms, named Unkuzi 1.0. By the way, they made it to the finals last year. They didn't win it. They came again this year, and they have taken the award. Congratulations, Shalom Science and Technology Academy. The second category of awards is the innovative competition for young engineers, which comprise of university students, young graduates, and young corporate members of the society. And this year, in the 3rd position, who worked on vegetable preservation machine is Ebubechukwu Obiadi. Ebubechukwu Obiadi, 3rd position, he designed a machine for preserving vegetables. I'm sure our women will like this. In the 2nd position is Solomon Bello, who worked on a factory-fitted dual-fuel CNG plus petrol tricycle. He worked on a tricycle that can use both CNG and petrol. Solomon Bello, please a round of applause for Solomon. And the winner this year, all the way from Ekiti State University in Ekiti, they worked on a smart walking stick for physically challenged person. Abiodun Dare Kende is the team leader. Abiodun Dare Kende, please he's running upstairs here. Please come with your team members. It's a walking machine, a walking stick that visually impaired persons can use, and it can detect obstacles and a number of things to prevent them from danger. I think it's a worthy innovation. Thank you very much, Madam President. Can all the recipients come together and take a picture with Madam President?
Have you finished? Finished with it?
Yes, we have.
Which ones are these?
No, they are our members.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Now we go to the Engineer of the Year award.
Thank you very much. I want to stand on the already established protocol. Please, every member of the award committee that are around should please come close. Every year, the Nigerian Society of Engineers have a committee that is saddled with the responsibility of finding the most innovative engineer of the year. And this year, please, media, be ready to play the clip. This year, we have our winner. The winner designed an integrated waste treatment plant, sustainable sewage management using biogas technology. And this year, I am pleased to announce to you that the winner is Engineer Fadikbe E. Oladele. Please put your hands together. And this is the video, please.
So I am Engineer Oladele Fadikbe. I'm a civil and environment engineer. I'm the managing director for Elfat Concept Limited. We're into sewage management, basically the anaerobic sewage treatment, which is the biodigester system. We've been around for close to a decade, and we've solved sewage challenges for our clients, done a lot of value engineering in the environmental space. A biodigester is a treatment option. Basically, there are two methods of treating sewage. There's the anaerobic treatment, there's the aerobic treatment, and now there's even what is called the anaerobic treatment. That is a combination of these two. What we do is a combination of these two. So the biodigester is a more sustainable treatment option. The world is shifting to green technologies, that is reducing your carbon footprint, reducing carbon emission, reducing emission of methane into the atmosphere. A regular septic tank, it's like an holding station. So you're holding your waste for a period till it gets filled up. You call a truck or the MTR to come and pick it up, and at a cost. But with the biodigester system, it's an on-site treatment. First of all, we want you to have your waste treated in your premises, and you get to enjoy the benefits of reusing your waste. Domestic houses or residents such as Jolade Court, the benefit of the biodigester system here is that, one, they're getting back their space 100%, which is what you will meet if you go to Jolade Court now. The interlock is completely neat, so you won't be seeing anything protruding above ground. Two is that the sewage is treated into water and biogas, and of course the water is discharged into the environment safely, so the environment is enjoying the nutrients from your sewage. So of course, like I said earlier, Team Biodigester, Team Sustainability, and that's what we're preaching.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite to present the award the immediate past president of the World Federation of Engineering Organization. Okay, is not on seat. May I now invite the president of the Olympics Committee and past president of the Nigerian, okay, he's here now, the immediate past president of the World Federation of Engineering Organization, Engineer Mustafa Balarabe Shehu, FNSE FA Inch, to come and make this presentation. A round of applause for him as he comes forward. Thank you. Please let us get the goodwill message of WFEO President ready. It will be played after now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now quickly we go to our goodwill messages. May we now watch the goodwill message by the President World Federation of Engineering Organizations, WFEO, Engineer Dr. Seng Chun Tan. Let's have it presented. Thanks.
Engineer Margaret Ogan Stella, President, Nigerian Society of Engineers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Although I couldn't be with you in IBADAN today, I'm honored to address the 2025 International Engineering Conference through this message. I bring warm greeting from WFEO and from engineers around the world. I commend the Nigerian Society of Engineers for convening this conference under the theme Engineering Innovations for Sustainable Blue Economy. Allow me also congratulate NSE President Margaret Ogantela for the successful completion of her term. Her leadership has strengthened both the Nigerian engineering community and its collaborations with WFEO. On behalf of engineers worldwide, I thank her for her exceptional contributions to the engineering community. Ladies and gentlemen, Nigeria's blue economy holds immense potential. With its rich marine and freshwater resources, the country is well positioned to advance fishery, shipping, renewable energy, aquaculture, and coastal resilience. Engineers are central to unlock this potential, transforming natural assets into sustainable growth, green jobs, a stronger environmental protections. Around the world, engineers are leading efforts to restore ecosystem, reduce pollutions, and design more sustainable systems. Just 1 week ago, WFEO participated in COP30 in Belém, Brazil, where we host a side event on engineering for climate resilience, water planning, energy transition, and biodiversity gain. We emphasize the importance of engineering expertise in managing water resources, advancing clean energy, and building infrastructure that protect both community and ecosystems. Our engagement at COP30 reaffirmed WFEO's commitment to climate actions and practical engineering solutions. In October, WFEO members adopt the Shanghai Declarations, renewing our collective commitments to the Sustainable Development Goals and the Paris Agreements. The declaration called for engineers worldwide to protect ecosystem and biodiversity on land and in our oceans, deliver innovative, scalable solutions using technology and nature-based approach, strengthen educations and inclusions, especially for young engineers and women, promote good collaborations, share standards, and open innovations. This priority align with Nigeria's blue economy strategy and with the focus of your conference today. Look ahead, WFEO will celebrate World Engineering Day for Sustainable Development on 4th March in Jakarta, Indonesia. A major feature will be the WFEO Hackathon, with 3 global challenge tracks: Blue and Green Planet, Protect Ecosystem on Land and Below Water, Circular Innovations, Reimagine how we produce and reuse resources, Resilient City, Build smarter, more livable urban system. I'm especially pleased that Blue and Green Planet Challenge align closely with your work here. I warmly invite Nigerian engineers and students to participate, share your creativity, and contribute to global engineering solutions. Engineering has always been at the heart of problem solving. Today, it also shapes how we safeguard our planet and build sustainable future. By driving innovations for resilience and thriving blue economy, Nigeria can become a leader in demonstrating how engineering supports prosperity, protect ecosystem, and strengthen community. Let us continue working together across discipline, border, and generations to ensure engineering remains a force for good and for a foundations for sustainable development. Congratulations to Nigerian Society of Engineers for organizing this excellent conference. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We continue to our goodwill messages, but before then, may I like to recognize Engineer Ibrahim Abba Omar FNSE, the Executive Director, Engineering and Technical Services, Nigerian Ports Authority, representing the Managing Director of the Nigerian Ports Authority. You are very, very much welcome. Let's put our hands together for him. And also, we recognize Dr. Matthew Adepoju, the Director General and Chief Executive of the National Space Research and Development Agency. We also recognize the DG and CEO of NIMASA, that is Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Dr. Dayo Moberiola, represented by Engineer Olatunji Ahmed, MNS's Special Advisor to the DG and CEO, and also the Vice Chancellor, Abiola Ajimobi Technical University, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Shola Ajayi. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite for his goodwill messages. Please, we keep it short at 2 minutes. Please, let us summarize our goodwill messages for 2 minutes. We now invite for his goodwill message the Director General and Chief Executive Officer of the National Space Research and Development Agency, Dr. Matthew Adepoju. Let's put our hands together for him as he comes up.
I want to stand on the well-established protocol, but even at that, I just can't but appreciate the leadership of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, wonderfully led by an amazing woman of beauty, intellect, and character, the President of Nigerian Society of Engineer Oguntala. Thank you, ma'am. She's the first person that gave me official congratulatory message when I was appointed as the Director General of National Space Research and Development Agency, and her prayers has found physical expression in my leadership of the Nigerian Space Agency. I want to appreciate my own dear brother, the leader of this state, the pace setter, the governor of Oyo State, Engineer Oluwaseyi Makinde, who is 1 and 2, and the second is 1 + 1, which is 1 in marriage. Her Excellency, the engineer, the newest fellow of Nigerian Society of Engineers. My mom went to the market and brought wonderful, amazing, beautiful wife home. Thank you, Mother of the State, for doing a great job. the wife of the deputy governor of the state as well, and of course, all the members of the High Table, the National Assembly representative, the royal fathers, and the chairman of the premier branch of Nigerian Society of Engineers, IBADAN, distinguished fellows and members of the NSC, captain of industry, my Lord Spiritual and Temple, gentlemen of press. It is always a privilege to stand before the Nigerian Society of Engineers, a body whose resilience, ingenuity, and patriotic excellence form the backbone of our national development. Whenever Nigerian engineers gather, the future of our dear nation gathers with them. On behalf of National Space Research and Development Agency, I'm indeed honored to present a goodwill to these wonderful people who have built a nation of our dreams from engineering excellence. We are gathered here in this historical city of Ibadan, a city that blends the rich heritage of past culture, vibrance of political and intellectualism. The Church of University of Ibadan and Ibadan as a city is a well-fitted arrangement. This is the premier of our intellectual development in this country. It is fitting that we are within the walls of University of Ibadan. The premier branch, I congratulate you for hosting wonderful annual conference and AGA. Distinguished engineers, when I look at the theme of this year's conference, Engineering Innovation for Sustainable Blue Economy, I smiled because it is both timely and visionary. I smiled because, at first glance, some might wonder, why should the men and women who look up to the stars be concerned with the depth of the seas? The answer lies in the simple, powerful truth. To comprehensively manage the wealth below the earth, you need the eyes from the above. Our country stands on the threshold of national discourse with the challenges of insecurity in our dear nation. This is a call to action for our dear engineers to put the excellent work that research institutions and universities have done over the years into engineering working tools to combat insecurity in our dear nation. As we march towards the future defined by climate-resilient technological disruptions and new global economic frontiers, another powerful truth comes clear. Nigeria's advancement will depend on the boldness and ingenuity of our engineers. May God help all of us here and those who are joining us online to rise up to this challenge and help our dear nation to combat the challenges that is facing us. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria, God bless the NSC, and God bless all the members. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. DG Nastra, thank you very much. Your Excellencies, Royal Majesties, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for want of time, I'd like to remind us that we'll be having panel sessions just immediately after the opening ceremony. And so please, may I crave your indulgence that if you're being called to give your goodwill message, please most respectfully keep to the 2 minutes. Thank you very much. And so on behalf of all the professional bodies here, I'd like to call for her goodwill message the President of the National Institute of Architects. She's no other person than architect Mobolaji Adeniyi, a fellow of the Nigerian Institute, National Institute of Architects, for her goodwill message. Please, can we encourage her? Put your hands together as she comes for her goodwill message. You're welcome, ma'am.
Your Excellencies, the President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, past presidents and distinguished guests. I was introduced as the President of the Nigerian Institute of Architects, But I'd like to reintroduce myself. 2 days ago, I handed over to the new president, so I am the immediate past president of the Nigerian Institute of Architects. However, it's a great delight to be here with you, and let me especially congratulate my sister president, Engineer Mrs. Margaret Oguntala. I tried to navigate and get in here today, and I saw she was determined to intimidate us. The numbers of cars and people that I've seen here today, I have never seen at a professional event. We just finished ours in Abuja on Saturday. And I want to say, engineers, thank you for intimidating the architects. But nevertheless, let me bring greetings on behalf of the NIA Council to Madam President. We want to thank you. Anyway, I keep saying it, engineers don't mind. Sometimes, that's what Margaret Thatcher said, sometimes the best man for the job is a woman. And Engineer Oguntala has proven that. Madam President, I want to salute you. I bring greetings from all the architects in Nigeria. And I want to say that the architects, of course, are always ready to collaborate with the engineers. We cannot do it without you. And on building projects, you cannot do it without us. So have a very good conference. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, President. Thank you. And also, I'd like to take the very last goodwill message. Permit me to invite for her goodwill message Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Ogun State, Her Excellency Engineer Noimot Salaku, FNSC. She's a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. She is a proud member of APWEN, and she is one who supports the Engineering Society. We're proud to have you here, ma, for your goodwill message. Thank you, ma.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to adopt the already well-established protocols. Let me begin by congratulating our President, Margaret Aina Oguntala, FNSC, on her impactful tenure as the 34th President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Her leadership has brought new energy, visibility, and structure to the NSE. The reforms, partnerships, and advocacy thrust we have seen over the past couple of years demonstrate what is possible when engineers are intentional, organized, and forward-looking. This International Engineering Conference and AGM should not be just an administrative ritual. It is a moment of reflection, renewal, and recommitment to the values that hold our profession together. My dear colleagues, we all know that engineering is not just technical work, it is nation building. The best performing societies succeed because engineers help shape their development choices from conception to execution. Nigeria therefore needs more engineers at decision tables, not only as project supervisors, but as policy designers, regulators, and strategic implementers. We must keep pushing for that shift. We must continue to build a pipeline of engineers who understand governance, economics, environmental stewardship, and public policy. We must speak boldly about our relevance to infrastructure renewal, climate action, energy transition, manufacturing competitiveness, digital transformation, and productivity growth. But for this to happen, we must tell our own stories, clearly, consistently, and proudly. As we know, when bridges stand firm, when roads last through the rains, when hospitals function, when water flows, when power infrastructure delivers, nobody asks for the engineers' names. It is only when something goes wrong that the profession becomes headline news. We must change this narrative. Let us document our successes. Let us showcase innovation. Let us celebrate competence. Let us highlight our contributions to national development so that the public sees us for who we truly are, the backbone of progress. With the prize-giving ceremony today, with the speech from the Honorable Minister, we have seen some of this in action, and we must do more and do it loudly. This is why platforms like this conference are important. They remind us that beyond our individual branches and specializations, we share a common responsibility to elevate the engineering profession and deepen its impact on society. As we look ahead, I encourage the incoming leadership to sustain the momentum, strengthen ERM compliance, expand professional development opportunities, and deepen collaborations with government at all levels. To my colleagues here today, I extend my warmest goodwill. May this AGM open the door to new ideas, stronger networks, and a renewed sense of purpose. I thank you all very much, and I wish you all fruitful deliberations. Good afternoon.
It was actually less than that. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Jota, anything?
The clip from Borno State.
Oh, okay, just before we take the clip from Borno State, and after that we will be having the remarks from our distinguished guests of honor. Okay. I'd like to most respectfully thank the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who's been here all morning, seated patiently. He's been here represented by no other person than Right Honorable Barrister Bello Mohammed Goronyo. Thank you so much, sir, Your Excellency. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for recognizing us. Thank you for being a partner with the Nigerian Society of Engineers. We appreciate you, Your Excellency.
Thank you, thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite the President and Chairman in Council of the Nigerian Society of Engineers as she comes forward to do a special goodwill messages. You will understand when she comes up. Thank you. A round of applause for the President. Thank you, thank you.
It's more than one.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is our tradition to recognize our guests, particularly those who are from outside the shores of Nigeria, because when we go to their conferences as well, we get very good recognition. And I'd like to invite the leaders of our sister institutions to please come here. We have from Ghana, Engineer Dr. Patrick Amoa Bekwe, representing the President of the Ghana Institution of Engineering. And from Kenya, the Institution of Engineers Kenya, Engineer Hannah Njeri is representing the President, Engineer Shama Kiteme. Please come up. If she's not here, can one other person please come up? And the President of the Sierra Leone Institution of Engineers, Engineer Oba Jones, please come up. The President of the Institution of Engineers Tanzania, Engineer Waipopo Asa. The President of the West African Engineering Organization, who is also the immediate past President of the Liberia Institution of Engineers, Engineer Dadley D. Toe. and the president of the Uganda Institution of Professional Engineers, Engineer Lepi Bosco. Engineer Bosco hosted us in Uganda in September when we had the Federation of African Engineering Organizations conference. And just last week, we were in Kenya celebrating with the Kenyans. We should be going to Tanzania next week, but for the little issues that we have there. So we'll just take a group photograph. May I invite the immediate past president of WFU to please join us for this group photograph. And please give them a very big round of applause. They have crossed rivers and oceans to join us here. And some of them have been here since Friday.
Please, a round of applause for them. They have crossed many rivers, seas, even the air to come here. Let's appreciate them. Thank you. Can we now have the clip for Borno? Borno 2026 clip.
My name is Engineer Professor Babagana Omar Zulum, CON MNI, Fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, Fellow Nigerian Institution of Agricultural Engineers, Executive Governor of Borno State. It is with immense pride and proud sense of hope that I welcome our esteemed delegates to the prestigious Engineering Conference Exhibition and General Meeting TAG Maiduguri 2026 next year, inshallah. The conference with the theme Engineering Solutions for Security, Energy Access and Sustainable Development will take place from Monday, 30th November to 4th December 2026. Hosting you in the ancient city of Maiduguri, where the conference is a testament to a new chapter for Borno. Once a theater of conflict, our state is now a thriving hub of peace, hospitality, and a land with endless opportunities. Your presence will not only enrich this gathering, but also stand as an endorsement of our collective resilience as a united and prosperous country. We are welcoming you to Borno, where the future is being built.
Welcome to the ancient city of Maiduguri, the capital of Borno State, the home of peace and hospitality. Under Governor Zulum's exemplary leadership, Borno has been transformed by a wave of modern infrastructure. The state now has over 100 mega schools. Yes, 100 mega schools. Road networks, drainages, and flyovers. Cutting-edge health facilities, improved agricultural activities, amongst other people-centered projects, marking a new era of progress and pride. The resilient people of Borno, under the hard-working governor, Engineer Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, welcomes you to Maiduguri, the capital of the Al-Kanemi dynasty, a state of endless opportunities.
Alangoro. Alangoro. Jama'a assalamu alaikum. Barkanku da sake saduwa. We will meet in Maiduguri 2026. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to recognize quickly here the Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, PhD, GCON, the Honorable Speaker, House of Representatives, represented here by Honorable Olaide Mohammed, Deputy Chairman, PENCOM. You are welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want us now to have some quiet. We are having this quiet because right now we shall be having a very, very important speech. Please, there should be no exit now. Everybody should be seated. Everybody should be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, this event is made possible with a very wonderful, beautiful, lovely glare by our distinguished His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, our distinguished guest of honor, who is ably represented at this event by Right Honorable Barrister Bello Mohammed Goronyo Esquire, Honorary Fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, with a standing ovation, may we now usher the President to the podium for his address. The President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Police Band, the President is coming up. Let's welcome him. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Nigerian is home never.
You may please be seated. Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, the wives of our dear governors here present, with particular mention to the host governor, the governor of Oyo State, His Excellency, Madam Mrs. Sheyi Makinde, Fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. And of course, the wife of my brother, the man who I respect so much, the governor of Borno State, Alhaji Umara Babagana Zulum, the deputy governor of Oyo State, our own dear president, the woman of substantial substance, quote and unquote, and the husband, of course, the immediate past president and the other past presidents of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Very distinguished fellows, members of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen of the press, I greet you all. I'm here to represent our dear president, our father, the father of the nation, President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and of course, deliver his address in this very important conference and the exhibition taking place in the beautiful city of IBADAN. So the address or the speech I'm about to deliver is a speech of our leader, our father, and the father of the nation, President Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCOBA. So the speech goes this way. It is with great honor and deep sense of responsibility that I address you today as a distinguished guest of honor at this year's International Engineering Conference, Exhibition, and Annual General Meeting of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, NSEE. Although duty has called me elsewhere, however, I'm ably represented by the Honorable Minister of State for Works, and I extend my warmest regards and best wishes. This gathering of brilliant minds and nation builders is no more than a proportional assembly. It is a reflection of the vital role that engineering continues to play in shaping the present and future of our country. I wish to begin by commending the leadership of the Nigerian Society of Engineers for your consistency, innovation, and unwavering commitment for professional excellence. Under your stewardship, the NSE has remained a strong pillar, providing direction, training, advocacy, and quality assurance to the engineering ecosystem in Nigeria. Your efforts in promoting capacity building, safeguarding ethical standards, and supporting young engineers across the nation have not gone unnoticed. Indeed, the success of many national infrastructure projects is tied to the tireless work of Nigerian engineers, both at home and in diaspora. Today, I salute all the civil engineers, mechanical, electrical, chemical, software, agricultural, and many others who actively and dedication continue to strengthen, whose creativity and dedication continue to strengthen the foundation of our national development. The theme of this year's conference could not have come at a better time than now, as our administration has intensified efforts to reposition Nigeria's infrastructure landscape. We recognize that no nation can rise beyond the quality of its engineers or engineering profession. It is the engineer who translates vision to reality, who transforms plans into bridges, roads, power, industries, digital platforms, and resilient communities. My administration has placed engineering innovation and infrastructural renewal at the center of our national transformation. Through the renewed hub agenda, we are heavily investing in national road development, particularly the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, which is 750 kilometers, the Sokoto-Badagry, which is about 1,068 kilometers, the Trans-Hara, which begins with a spur from Calabar all the way to FCT, and of course, from Akwanga to Jos to Bauchi to Gombe. There are so many other numerous projects, including the Sokoto, Zaria, the Abuja, all the way to Kano, and many other infrastructure projects that are ongoing, whether in the north or in the south. The aim is to open up the economic corridor of our nation. And our administration, therefore, have expanded the scope of the ongoing federal roads construction to ensure durability by introducing concrete roads so that our roads can last for more than 50 years and beyond. We have also engaged more Nigerian engineers. We are strengthening collaboration with government agencies, academic institutions, and engineering communities to bridge skill gaps and encourage research-driven solutions. Furthermore, our agenda prioritizes local engineering capacity, ensuring that young professionals have opportunities to participate meaningfully in national projects. We are also deepening reforms to create enabling environments where engineering enterprises can thrive, from ease of doing business reforms to promoting local manufacturing and construction materials, to leveraging public-private partnership for major infrastructure delivery. Our aim is clear: to make Nigeria a hub of engineering excellence in Africa. To the Nigerian engineers, I offer the full cooperation of the federal government, who will continue to rely on your expertise, your integrity, and your innovative spirit as we will build a stronger, safer, and more prosperous Nigeria. As you deliberate, explore new ideas, and networks with colleagues from around the world, I encourage you to remain steadfast in your commitment to national development. Let this conference inspire new partnerships, new technologies, and new visions that will accelerate the growth of our great nation, Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I congratulate the NSE on yet another successful conference and annual general meeting. I also commend all participants and exhibitors for contributing to the advancement of engineering practice in Nigeria. Together, let us continue to build in the Nigeria we all desire, brick by brick, road by road, block by block, innovation by innovation. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, a quick one. I was told that I did not declare the conference open. So on behalf of Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, I hereby declare this conference open. Thank you.
Lion, the champion, the conqueror, lion is here. Zobu, zobu, hey, hey. The lion, the champion, the conqueror, the lion is here.
Thank you very much, the police band. Thank you. Thank you very much. So once again, I don't want to call it stress, but I would like to bring back up again His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as he comes along with the President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers and our dignitaries to have that wonderful group photograph. Thank you.
It is only the rain, a shake only for me. Ìfẹ́ ọ̀gìnì ló fi gbọ́ ìlà òjò ẹ̀yẹ. President Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu gbogbo ara ni mo fi olórí oko bàbá Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu ni bàbá. Ìfẹ́ ọ̀gìnì ló fi gbọ́ ìlà òjò ẹ̀yẹ. President, Bami Sonju Margaret, Bami Sonju Adetutu ni Massive. Mo ní bàbá wúlò, bàbá dé yìí lọ́nà. Ó yẹ ká padà sílé, Samina mi ní ní Olúfúnkẹ́. Tàbá ló ń gbọ́ àmúta, iyì la ó fi rọ̀. President ìlú wa, Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu.
Okay, so after now, you call for vote of thanks.
Olúwa sọnù ọ̀tá ẹ̀ lórí.
Thank you very much, police band. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. While the photo section is going on, please let's be informed that the Demian Foundation is here for free medical screening. This is courtesy NSC IBADAN branch. Demian Foundation, they're right behind the exhibition hall at the car park for free medical screening. I'd also like to inform us that we have refreshment and lunch break just after the opening ceremony. All fellows are kindly requested to please go to, once you step out of this hall.
Don't do that now, they'll go out. Call for the vote of thanks. Call for the vote of thanks.
Let me wrap up.
We'll do announcements.
Once you step out of this hall to your right, the fellows will have their meal there, and then the corporate members will have their meal right outside by the car park. At this point, can we have our seats as we call on the Executive Secretary Thank you very much, our President. Can I respectfully call the Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Abubakar Halilu Mwazu, a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, for his vote of thanks. May I respectfully call the ES, please, for his vote of thanks. I've taken all. I've taken all. Right after the vote of thanks, the President will lead the dignitaries to the exhibition hall. Right after the vote of thanks, please.
Okay, so vote of thanks.
Okay.
Please, word of thanks.
Thanks to the Almighty Allah for making it today a day whereby all the engineers in Nigeria and diaspora for being able to host this international conference and annual general meeting successfully. So we start by thanking the Almighty Allah for making it possible for us to be here. Thank you very much. I extend my profound gratitude to His Excellency, Mr. President, ably represented by the Honorable Minister of State for Works, Honorable Bello Mohamed Goronyo, our host governor of Oyo State, ably represented by his First Lady, our royal father, His Majesty IBADAN, ably represented here, our president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, our deputy president, our past presidents, the executive council of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, distinguished fellows, all corporate members, graduate members, student members, representatives from other African countries, as far as Tanzania, Uganda, Kenya, Sierra Leone, all I extend my profound gratitude on behalf of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. I wish a successful deliberation. Thank you very much.
Thank you all very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now a few announcements before we close this event. After we close, we shall be having the opening and tour of the exhibition by His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who will lead, and the President of NSC will follow, and we go to the exhibition arena. Ladies and gentlemen, can we be upstanding as we recite the third stanza of the national anthem as our closing prayer, thereafter the national anthem. Together we pray. O God of all creation, grant these our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed. Amen. The national anthem. Please clear the aisle, clear the aisle, clear the aisle. Paparazzis, cameramen, clear the aisle. Nobody should be standing on the red carpet leading outside. Open up and clear the aisle. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria will be leading us to exhibition right now. Clear the aisle. Once again, immediately after the exhibition, please take your lunch and return quickly as we commence the panel sessions. Take your lunch, return back quickly as the panel session will be in session already. Now it's time to go for the exhibition, and the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria will lead us, followed by the NSC President and our dignitaries. Exhibition committee, please ensure everything is ready and in place. For your lunch, the dignitaries and VIPs will be having their lunch upstairs. Police band, please, keep it down, keep it down, keep it down. For your lunch, the dignitaries and VIP upstairs. Then, fellows, once you exit to your right, that is where you will have your lunch. Then for all delegates at the car park outside, VIPs, foreign delegates, ESCO members upstairs. Thank you very much, and see you in a few minutes when you return. Thank you.
Ìgbà yìí ló láì ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ìgbà yìí ló láì ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ẹ̀jìn adé tutù. Ìgbà yìí ló láì ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀.